When they arrived, the battlefield was a scene of devastation. The air was thick with the smell of smoke, the ground scarred by the remnants of violence. Everywhere they looked, there were soldiers, some dead, others wounded, all haunted by the trauma of war. The Johnsons' search for their sons took them to a makeshift medical camp where the wounded were being cared for. It was there, amidst the chaos and despair, that they found Benjamin and Thomas, side by side on cots, their bodies bruised and broken, their faces pale from loss of blood. Benjamin's face was a picture of exhaustion and pain. His right leg had been shattered in the fighting, and his right arm was wrapped in bandages. He barely looked up as his parents approached, his eyes clouded with fatigue and sorrow. Beside him, Thomas lay with his arm in a sling and bandages wrapped around his chest. His face, too, was pale, but there was a flicker of recognition when he saw his parents. His lips trembled slightly, and he reached out with his good hand to grasp his mother's. Samuel and Elizabeth stood frozen for a moment, overwhelmed by the sight of their sons. The children they had raised, who had once bickered and played together on their family farm, were now war-torn men, their lives altered forever by the conflict that had divided not only the nation but their own family. There were no words, no explanations needed. In that quiet moment, the space between their ideological divisions seemed to disappear. The love they had for their sons, the longing for peace, the hope for unity, it all came rushing to the forefront, overwhelming the sorrow and grief that had consumed them for so long.